What's good, everybody? Thanks for clicking this video. Thanks for tuning into this channel. My name is Simon Hill, Black American from Louisiana. Been traveling around the world. Also an English teacher, a husband, Muslim, friend, all that good stuff. Today is September 14th, 2023. So I gotta say happy birthday to the greatest rapper of all time, Nas, and happy birthday to myself. So literally 1 year ago, I made a video while I was in a city called Grand Bay in Mauritius on my honeymoon, talking about how I felt turning 32 years old. And when I made that video, I had no idea what the future was going to hold for me. I was just doing my daily thing, teaching English, traveling, spending time with my wife, trying to find new plans on how I can grow and develop. And a lot has changed in that 1 year since I made that video. After making that video, I spent more time in Mauritius, traveled to Tanzania for the first time, Kenya for the first time, returned back to Turkey, returned back to Serbia, went to Kosovo for the first time, went to Albania for the first time, and now I'm here living in Budapest, Hungary. Did I know any of that was going to happen? Hell no, but I'm sure glad it did. Over this year, I feel like I really have grown and developed as a man. I learned a lot more about myself and the world around me. I also understand that I still have a lot of problems that I need to work through and change about myself. I'm still smoking, still drinking, still have a temper sometimes, and I know I need to develop myself more to continue to advance so I can become a better person. But some of the primary things I learned over this year have been this. Number one, sharing your feelings and opinions on YouTube, like this video, is very cringe. I rewatched the video I made about me turning 32 and I facepalmed because there's almost no way to talk about your deep personal feelings on a medium like this and not walk away feeling gross and just stupid. And years later, you look back at it like, ugh, why did I do that? Why did I say that? The second thing I learned this year is that white supremacist thinking affects the hearts, minds, and souls of Black people in Africa the worst. Worse than any other group of people on the planet that I've experienced, dealt with, or learned about. I saw it with my own two eyes and experienced it firsthand. Saw bleaching cream being sold in Africa, whitening soap being sold in Africa, Black African men saying, I want to go to Europe and white is beautiful and white women are better than African women. I am so glad that I come from a lineage of people that have always resisted the worst tendencies and distortions that white supremacist thinking can do to the Black mind. And over this past year, I've come to really, really appreciate my Black American heritage. The third thing I've learned is that Albania is the most racist country for Black tourists. The fourth thing I've learned is that marriage is very hard work and it's something that you have to work at every day. But if you truly have love for somebody, you can find a way to always make it work and overcome challenges, and that the bond between two people who truly love each other is stronger than any other force in the world. And nothing can separate two people who are truly dedicated to making it work. The fifth thing I've learned is that hard work does pay off, but you also have to be patient. I've been grinding it out on this YouTube channel for about the past year and have seen some success, though it's not where I want to be, but I know with enough patience, hard work, and diligence, the results will pay off because I'm seeing it with my own two eyes every day. The sixth thing I've learned, I hope I'm on the right number, is that as an English teacher for second language learners, we are very, very valued by our students, but unvalued by our companies. And we are open to exploitation, and that needs to change in our industry, or I just need to find a new gig. I lost my job at Tweenix because of a Karen or Karens, and yesterday I lost a group class because of a Karen who doesn't even come to class. It's annoying, and even though I love teaching English, I do think there needs to be a fundamental change. And the final thing I'll wrap this up with is this. I've learned that even though I'm not a violent person, I don't fight people, though I do have hands, my tone and my expression can come across as aggressive or angry for people who are not used to somebody who has a very well-trained voice and is very expressive. I've learned that that can turn people off on hearing the message that I have to say. I'm not going to change that, honestly, because that's just what I have as a voice. I don't think people understand that I was trained to be a rapper. Like, I went to university to rap and to use my voice as an instrument and also to express myself clearly, concisely, and in a form that is receptive to that person. But I understand that a lot of people are not able to deal with that sort of energy in their face because they haven't met a person like me. And I know that is what makes me special. And so, like a girl with big breasts, other girls in the school are going to hate on her just because her bust line is popping. Hey, this is just the way I am. I know I have a special gift and a talent with my voice and the way I use my words and the way I express myself. So I'm just going to continue to be me, and hopefully the world catches up. So that's it. That's really what I've grasped or gleaned over living for 33 years now. And I am looking forward to hopefully having many more years of life. I want to say thank you to the people who decided to have sex one night or sometime back in 1990. And then I popped out in a few months later in September. Thank you for giving me life. Thanks to God for giving me life as well. And I'll continue to try to live my mission on earth of fighting white supremacy, being true to myself, advocating for our people, and always, always keeping it real and having no fear. So thanks for watching. Peace.